Okay, hello dear friends, good morning. And I want to do a makeup video. And actually I do not need makeup. It's not because I look good or something or not. It's because before makeup and after makeup there is no change or no improvement or a little bit going backward, not as good as not having makeup. Anyway, but I have other things that I want to chat with you. So I want to take this opportunity to blah 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 and do some makeup. This one is finishing. I am so happy. This one is also finishing. I am so happy. Do you feel happy when you finish something? Every time when I make video with short sleeve, I see my arm so strong. I have to show you. 肌肉，我有肌肉。Okay. Pretty silly. Pretty silly. It's good to finish things. I have this habit of loving to finish things, and sometimes when my pen about to finish, I will use it very strongly. And my students, my kids will say, why do you want to finish it? I said, it's so fun. And we finish it together. It's fun. Uh-oh, this one is also finished. I have just thrown it away. I need to get a new one. Okay, I got a new one. It is the same brand and same thing. Now I start to find that it is fun to do cosmetic shopping, but also it actually saves a lot of time if you keep the same brand, if that brand works. So now I always buy this, and after some time I will buy it again. I buy this one online because I can get packaging, just the right size of packaging. And this way I go to Target less, save some time. Sometimes you save your time because you have other things to do. Sometimes you spend time because shopping is the best thing to put yourself in to the right mood, to relax, to wind down. So there's no right or wrong. Anything, everything could be right. Anything, everything could be wrong. and no one will judge you. No one has the right to judge us. It's our personal thing. It's our life choice, isn't it? So, if it makes your life good, improve your life, that is the right thing to do. So I am thinking about the other one, the last video I did about graduation speech. I applied the chance to do that graduation speech. It's kind of awakening project, because it takes courage and it takes practice to talk in front of people. Usually when we listen to other people talk, listen to TED talk, listen to presidential candidates talk, which I do not listen to, but there are always chances. You listen to your boss talk, you listen to someone talk, and you think how this person get a chance to talk, and how this person is qualified to talk here, and how this person is can justify his or her time talking there, because sometimes we feel that the talk is so boring, right? Majority of the time, talk is boring. And we think, if I do it, I can do better than that, right? I think everyone does this. Everyone thinks this. At least for me, I think this. A lot of time I think, oh, I can do better job than the person who talks there. No, it's different. It's very different. When you talk and when you think privately, in your private comfort zone, in your private space, you can think very deeply, profoundly, and you can talk to yourself very convincingly and very logically and correctly and powerfully. It's your inner voice, but that is not the truth. That is not the real reality when you talk in front of an audience, in front of 100 people, in front of 1,000 people, in front of a big audience. It's different. So, and that ability to talk in front of people could be innate, could be a natural trait of people, natural strain of people, natural strength of people, natural ability of people, or could be practiced, exercised. I remember when I took in my university, there was one teacher. She was very, very good, and her voice, I think her family name is Gao, Madame Gao, and her voice is sound and loud and powerful and projecting to long distance. And in her class, we just feel so inspired, so amazed. And she said, talk is through practice. You need to practice. There was one French politician in French Revolution. I forgot, it's Robespierre or Danton. or some other revolutionist. And he said, this person, he was Jeba, he is studying. That I can do it, but I cannot. And so he talks like that. But he wanted to talk in front of people, and he wanted to improve his talk. So when he was young, he had trouble to talk in front of people and to talk just nicely, talk smoothly. So he trained himself. How he trained? He always put a piece of stone, a piece of little rock under his tongue. So I cannot try it. Let me try. If I have something under my tongue, I cannot talk very nicely, right? So he put something under his tongue and practiced to talk, and talk in the forest, talk in front of the river, as if there are 1,000 people listen to him. And at the end, he became the most rhetoric, most well-spoken, and most powerful speaker, and leading the French Revolution. That is my story or my inspiration for 30 years. So since I learned about this, since I listened to her story about this French revolutionist, I always think about practicing. And I have seen my son, my own children, and to make speech. They were shy kids. But they participated in speech contest. And in our school, there is this speech contest. And it's very stressful for a lot of kids, for a lot of parents. They are very stressed out because talking in public, talking in front of people is very stressful. And some does not want to, and now some just very, very fright and stage fright, very much like that. My children, they did not like it at all. But the teacher had them to recite. I think the teacher has done a wonderful job. And sometimes children does not want to learn. We have to force them to learn. There are something, there is no escape, there is no other way. You need to practice. You like to learn, it's good. You do not like to learn a particular thing, and that particular thing needs drill and needs practice. You have to do it. You have to. And if you do not finish it, the teacher will give you a hard time, write emails to parents and give you hard time, no recess at school, or whatever reason, whatever method, it's for your goodness. Anyway, so my son just practice every day in the corridor, in classroom, outside the classroom. And when there is the time for practicing, they go outside. 你好，大好，我的名字叫杨。今天我要演讲的题目是足球。小的时候我就很喜欢踢足球，但是有一次我去比赛的时候，我们队的同学都特别棒，最后轮到我那个足球，我实际，哎呀，我着急极了，我有人踢，然后一下子没踢进去，当时我难受极了。这个时候所有的同学鼓励我。后来我就想，哎呀，我真伤心。后来最后有的同学来帮助我，后来最后有另外一个同学一下子踢进去了，结果我们都赢了。当时我高兴极了，耶！So just practice, and he recited every word. I think without pressure, without Mama from time to time to pointing out a few words, he can he could recite exactly. So there was one day he went to the competition. He so did not like to go to that competition, and he hesitated. I said, I promise this year you go to this competition, you will get Mama will be good to you, you can eat whatever you like, and next year we will not go there, and it's okay. So anyway, he was hesitating, and he went there. And in that stage, I was sitting there. Parents are allowed to sit there, and I listened to him to talk. He went up to stage and started to talk, and it was so nerve-wracking, and in front of people, in front of judge, and every judge have some has glasses and look at you through glasses, through on the paper, through glass on the paper, through glass on the paper, through glass on the paper, and look at you and write down something. Ooh, he's talking, and all the parents have cameras or look and stare at him, and he made that speech. It's in Chinese language. He was nervous, and I can feel so nervous he was, and my heart almost jump out. You just feel there are times some people are so nervous, and you feel the pain, you feel the stress, and you feel even more nervous than them. And he started to talk about his soccer game. And at the last bit, you need to do the kick because it was a draw, and only by kicking to decide who will win. One kick, another kick, another kick, another kick, and he did not kick or something like that. And the pain, the sorrow when he didn't do what he has planned to do, what he always wanted to do. And the joy finally got it right, and other people and the team work together, help get to the goal and get to the championship. And he was almost stunning, and he was so excited, so nervous, and you can feel his emotion in it. Yeah, it was quite... It was one of the most heart-grabbing, attention-grabbing talk. At the end, he got first prize. He got the championship. He got the first prize and we didn't even expect it. So we didn't get a trophy, and he got a trophy, and there was a trophy at the end of the speech. We finished the speech and we thought, okay, there's no hope for us to get anything. And he was feeling so, his heart jumped so much, and we went back home. And the next day, some other colleagues, some other families and parents from the same school told us we got the first prize. Quite a surprise. Anyway, the point is, you need to practice to talk, and its ability. For some people, it is born. For some people, it is not born, it is trained. And the very important thing is that when you talk with heart, with emotion, it is the most captivating. I remember when I did my graduation speech in front of the audience, I was nervous, I was excited, and I lost my word from time to time. And then I pick up the train of thoughts and kept on, or even without keeping it up, I just carry on with some pause, because I lost words, with some pause. It is sometimes could be more effective. It could be more captivating. Imagine a person who is so well spoken and speak everything smoothly, without hesitation. It casts a doubt, at least for me. Does he talk from his heart? Does he filter his words one more time through his mind, through his brain, through his heart, and reconvey his idea? Does he do that? Because when you talk so nicely, so smoothly, so thoughtlessly, just to get the words out, you lost that intensity of thoughts. Do I make any sense? So, don't be afraid. Practice. One friend said, maybe I should make up a YouTube channel just to practice talking. That's a wonderful idea, and I steal that idea. And the camera is my audience. I am practicing standing up, talk, and later on I will do some, I am thinking I will put the camera really stand up, show my whole body movement so that I can practice. Is that important? If I do not become TED talker, if I do not become a speech maker, it is not important. But it is important in building up our internal quality, internal confidence. Being able to talk is a great quality in our life. And from a person who is shy and never like to talk and have this stage phobia, stage fright syndrome, or stage fright fear, and start to talk in front of people, that is a victory. That is a victory, not only a small step, not only a small reach, not only a small achievement. It is a victory. And I want to get that. I want to get that. I have written down a few more points I want to talk, but nothing is important. We do one thing at a time, and this time we talk about talk. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends.